What is going on, guys? Today we've got Carvalho. He is the new SBC for the heroes, and he's a little bit expensive. He is 90 rated. Oh, and we do get to see him walk out. Even better. I still haven't seen the hero animation. So, we've got this centre-back. He is 90 rated, and he is going for Chelsea. Unfortunately, Chelsea did draw their match today, so he's technically a little disadvantaged. They did score 2 goals, so I suppose we've still got the 11 goals on tap. And in terms of the card, you've got Anticipate and Aerial. They are relatively good playstyle pluses, so I'm never going to turn that down. We've obviously got the freestar, 6 foot with a low height, very nice indeed. Can only play centre-back as we can imagine. 83 pace, 81 dribbling, 92 defending, always good, and 86 on that physicality. Like I said, he's for Chelsea, so he can have a double upgrade, single upgrade, or no upgrade. He could be 91, 92, or he could unfortunately stay at 90. Potential. But like I say, the first thing that drew me to this card, because he is currently coming in at 680,000 coins. So if I had a look on FUTBIM, we are seeing the SBC with 5 SBCs to complete. You have got an 85 with an inform, 86, 87, 88, and an 89. So he most definitely is not the cheapest SBC we've seen from these heroes, but most definitely I think he could be worth it. I'm praying that he is worth it because we've got him done. There's no loan, so we've bit the bullet on this one. I can't do anything on the stats yet. I know obviously with the pace, you'd get a +8, so it would take it to 91 with a shadow, which I think probably is the best move. I can imagine an anchor could be a shout as well, but I want to see what that pace is all about. As we know, he is obviously going to be on the controlled acceleration type, so I really want to see, can he become lengthy? Because that's going to be the big factor for this one, and I really hope he can. In terms of other playstyles, he has got the slide tackle, he's got first touch, acrobatic, block, jockey, and also power header. But obviously the playstyle pluses are the number one. We've got anticipate and aerial, so I'm hoping he definitely has a good set of stats in the back line. Let's jump into him, we'll chuck a shadow, and let's see what he can do in champs. If your team's looking like this, then I have the place for you. Head over to U7Buy for all your coin needs. They're cheap, fast, and reliable, but make sure to use JT11 at the checkout for 6% off all of your coin orders. Okay, to be fair, it's not quite the attack that I was expecting, so let's have a look at Carvalho then. I feel like in terms of the upgrades, I would like to think Chelsea could get 2 wins. It is a bit unfortunate they didn't manage to. Obviously with him he only gets the 2 upgrades as well, so we're kind of either hoping they go for the wins and get the goals as well, or that he really just doesn't get anything. The wins are kind of the easier ones out of the 2, so they're going to be the ones that I want to see who they have got next, and can they get the victories on an easier scale, or are we going to be biting our teeth the whole way through? Ooh, good ball through. The anticipate and also aerial combination is definitely, ooh, good tackle. Is more of a fan favourite. Being 6 foot, the aerial is going to come in nicely. That is exactly what we like. Good block. Get the tackle. Zidane's on the floor. Nice. The aerial is what I really like from Virgil. So whether having 2 is going to be a problem or not, I feel like you can't really have too much of an issue, as Anticipate is personally my favourite when it comes to a centre-back, so that is already a big dub. Aerial is always a good one as well, so I don't see where it could go wrong there. The only thing that I'm thinking could sway the card a little bit on towards the more expensive side is the fact, is he lengthy or not with a chem style? We know he's controlled already, so can he at least go controlled lengthy, mostly lengthy? I need to know that, as that's the chem style we really need to add to him. The problem you also have is Virgil just manages to do so much of the defending that he is literally not going to have to do anything, especially if he's going down the right hand side, because Virgil is my left centre back. He's just literally going to just sit there and look pretty. Ooh, good tackle, good touch. Zidane's going to do it all nicely. I feel like Carvalho could be the one with the long ball pass. That most definitely would suit him down to the ground. I'm pretty sure, was it him? He was a right back, wasn't he, at one point? I'm pretty sure I remember him playing there. Or at least he played odd games there. So he does have a bit of passing knowledge. Hey, good turn. Oh! Nice! Never in doubt. Love to see it. The one thing that I'm interested in as well is you've got obviously the kind of key components, Blanc, Maldini, Saliba, as all of the bigger SBCs for a centre-back, and obviously Thiago Silva being one of the first there as well. Is he coming in now in the kind of price market we've got as too expensive, do you think? Let me know down below if you think he's too expensive, because, well, we had Alex Scott at 270. Good block from Virgil. Nice little out. It's very composed on the ball. What's his composure? We've got 83. Feels a lot better. Feels really in control of the ball, which is nice. But then you had, what? We had Maldini at 1.3. Oh, no, that was it. Where was I going off the tangent? Alex Scott was 270. Gully was 100. Obviously, there's some sort of prem tax, which is fair enough. I feel like that is always going to be a thing. So that's just something you kind of just live with, to be honest. Wow, good turn. Get him on the edge. Oh, Zidane, you let me down. He's going to come Carvalho's way. In terms of pace, he seems to hold his own with the pace, which is nice. And I don't see the turning being too much of an issue. Looking for that through ball. Going to defend it well. And again, he's going to come closer. Ooh, he's got Brobby. I wonder which version that is. He didn't let me see his team. Virgil's going to do everything. And there you go. It's a perfect partnership. Especially if you... Virgil's like an always... I just imagine everybody's got a Virgil. Don't matter if... Like, mine's gold still. If you've got gold, inform, whatever. That's a phenomenal ball. What a goal. And has he gone already? Tragic. But like I was saying, I think everybody in my eyes has a Virgil, or at least an element of a Virgil, if it's an inform, a Nike, a normal gold, what have you. So it is interesting to see who they partner with. Like, we've got Vardy's party. Who's he got at the back line? It's got to be a gold Virgil. Oh, okay. Oh, something different. He's got, red Henri. Love the flex. But he's got, what, Maldini red and the new Kunate, who I believe got an upgrade today as well. That's always the big thing with these upgrades as well, is these upgradable players, is they have got upgrades. So that is a big factor on a lot of these cards, is that they're literally... They have got the ability to be better. Good block from him as well there. Nice. They've got obviously a lot of value in terms of that as well. Especially if they are for a bigger team. I feel like that always plays a part. And most definitely the Prem element will do as well. How on earth did he just deliciously do that against Georgie Best? And if we were talking about the upgrades as well, I think the big thing is the fact that Chelsea did draw today. So now they technically only have 3... Where am I going with this? He only has 3 performances to get 2 wins. Does need, what, 8, 9 goals in the next 3 matches as well, which is pretty much on the average what they need anyway. It is... Oh, get that block, get that block, get that block. Nice. Oh, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Watch that turn. Lovely. Lovely. Beautiful. So he does have kind of a bit of a wall to do as well. So it isn't like it's easy doing. Like, good block, nearly scored no goal. Whereas someone like a Werner is still available in SBCs. And yet he's got an upgrade today from scoring. He's 1 appearance away. Get the block. He's 1 appearance away from getting the upgrade for that. And I think they won today. So I'm pretty sure he's got 1 more if Tottenham did play. Actually, he might only have 1 appearance. That is unreal. Okay, no, it's alright. So that is a better SBC because you know that upgrade is coming. Whereas Carvalho, you know the kind of... It's already been stacked against him, basically. So that already makes it that little bit harder of an SBC to think, should I do him or maybe should I just leave him out? That's the big issue. And then you throw the price on top alongside all the other heroes and future stars we've had. It's a hard one to go, oh yeah, he is definitely worth it. Oh, good playback though. That low-high work rate works really well for both Virgil and Carvalho running back. Oh, and he's just split me like an absolute log. Oh, how on earth he's managed to... Is that Alphonso Davies? He literally just went straight through the middle like it was nobody's business. Oh, good block. Very risky on the slide, but it paid out $1 million in the end. Good interception. Not enough on the power to get it gone, but we managed to... Oh, grow the danger enough. Jeez. Oh, was that Carvalho? Did he manage... Was that him? It's a great anticipation plus there. Big challenge. You love to see it. Oh, what's that run? What's that run? What's that run? Get back on side. There he is. Get that tackle. Get that tackle. It has been... Oh, that's a... Oh, Henry's blundered. Oh, no, the keeper. What are you doing? Pressed X to go away. It has been confirmed now as well. If you wanted to go any sort of lengthy, you'd have to go with the anchor to make him controlled lengthy. The shadow keeps him controlled. Obviously, they could imagine that. As I can see the card now. There he is. Mbappe looking near post. So if we do go with the anchor, we do get controlled lengthy. With architect or sniper, he could go mostly lengthy. So if you are looking for that type, that again is available. What on earth was that? Touch! Big Lorente challenge. Oh my god. And oh, okay, we've stuffed this. Oh my god, that is awful. He's going to get that tackle. This is the last hope sometimes. And then you hope that he nearly screwed that up. So if we do go into the overall form then. So he's coming in at 684, an expensive SBC. We've got, like I said, the 85, 6, 7, 8 and 9, 1 in form required. If we was to look at the SBCs we have got at the moment that are players, icons are a little bit different. Ginola obviously being the #1 shout there. And then other than that, I feel like he's probably #2. You've obviously got Werner at 500. I'd probably say that is now a worth it SBC as he is likely to be 91, potential of a 92, which is going to be fantastic for 500k. And then other than that, everybody else is kind of in the mixture between 50 and 150,000. And now it turns into what is worth a centre-back now. Because, to be honest, I said Saliba was expensive when his Team of the Year honourable came out. And I still stand by it. He is still very expensive for the centre-back SBC. We've already had a Maldini. You can go get a Virgil for 50. And that goes to... What do you want from your centre-backs? Do you want just the standard centre-backs? Because I could sit here and have Virgil Blanc, Virgil Maldini, Virgil Saliba for the rest of the game, or at least until team of the season where cards just then become irrelevant and it's all about the new cards. So I kind of get the aspect of that. Obviously with Saliba's 188 was 730. I think he was about upwards of about 850 when he came out. Obviously the market price has dropped. So in kind of comparison to them, you're looking at about 850, so an extra say 100,000. So you'd be looking at about 785 if you was to try and put it in Saliba's market now. I do like him. I think he's definitely got a great double play style plus. Anticipate is a #1 checklist for me. Then aerial, I love it on Virgil, so why not? 6 foot, maybe yes, you could argue you'd want something different like a slide tackle or something to differentiate the roles between them. So obviously Virgil's going to be more your aerial battle, but then I suppose you don't really get to choose that half of the time. So if they are corners, I'd rather have a whole box full of aerial players than not. So that's going to be another added advantage that you can go for. But then also he's got the anticipate still, so that at least ticks a big box there. Like I said, controlled lengthy is going to be with the anchor. If you wanted him mostly lengthy, I don't think it's worth it. I would probably just go at the very minimum with controlled lengthy. I know obviously a lot of people will blindly put shadow, but you can see already with 13 votes, anchor's already taken over, even though shadow would be the better chemistry style you can go for. Anchor's going to be the best for the running type. And trust me, if you tried controlled lengthy in comparison to controlled, it's going to be a big factor that plays there. So definitely have a look at that. I think that is a massive thing you've got to be looking at in terms of your chemistry styles, is the acceleration type is massive. But it does turn him into a 94 overall centre-back. I think he's about right for the price. If we was looking between the kind of centre-backs that you've got, because we all look at the top centre-backs. Virgil extinct. You've obviously got Rio at 5 mil, 6 mil for Company, 4 mil, or I think it's 7.6 mil for Lucio. If you go all the way down to, what, about 660, you got Militao, winter wildcard, obviously Saliba, Rudiger, Ramos, Alberto. You go underneath him, you've got Lucio, Rio. He's probably about where he should be. So in terms of pricing, I feel like they probably got it right. I like the double play style plus. I think the stats are really good for him. He's just a great centre-back to have. He may not be number one in the list, but he's definitely one that you could get behind. And if they do get an upgrade, that's just even better for him. So let me know down below if you're going to complete him. I'd say he's worth a look in. Maybe not a must complete, but a look in at the minimum.